Going.
Sorry. Okay. Hey, it's Garrett. We're out here on the CDT and we're packing up to head back to the car after about 4 days on trail. I wanted to show you how I packed the Circuit. The Circuit is great pack if you need to carry something like a bear can. Bear canisters obviously take up a lot more space and add a little bit of weight, so something like the Circuit that's good for 35 pounds is what I like to carry. You can fit the bear canister vertically inside of the pack, which I'll show you in a minute. So starting off, usually I'll take my sleeping pad. So this is just an inflatable long pad from Xped. So I get all of the air out, and I'm gonna use this kind of as a back base of the pack. So that goes in first. Next, I've got my worn in trash bag. So I like to put my bag liner in first. Now everything that is compressible that I wanna keep dry, so my clothing, my quilt is gonna go in first. So with this, you really wanna make sure that you compress everything down as much as you can. You're gonna notice the bottom of the pack is filling out as I do this. So this is gonna give a great base for everything else to sit on. Keeps our stuff from getting too wet. Got some sunscreen in here. So my quilt always goes in first. Next, I've got my synthetic puffy is gonna go in. Pretty much everything that I need to keep dry or everything that I use whenever I'm sleeping. So I have an inflatable pillow that I'll throw in there as well. Gloves go in. Spare socks go in. Any of your spare clothing that you have. I run pretty light on clothing. I usually sleep in what I wear on trail. Works for me. You don't have to do what I do. I always carry a bandana or a buff, so that's gonna go in there as well. So yeah, that's everything that goes in with that. So now I'm gonna push all that stuff down. I'm gonna make sure that that bag is closed up in case it rains on us while we're making our way to the car. Next for me, I put in the bear vault. So this is a BB 500. So that's gonna go right in on top of everything else. And then I'm gonna pack around that. I don't carry so much stuff that I need to put it on top. You can always put your bear canister on top if you have a lot more stuff in the main body. So now that I've kind of got the main body packed up to where I want it, all of my wind and rain gear I'm gonna put in the front here. So here's my wind jacket. So I'm just gonna stuff that down. And your order of operation is always gonna change here. You know, usually I'll put in my toiletry kit at the bottom first. So my toilet paper and my trowel, just because I don't really need it throughout the day as much as I would like the rain jacket or the wind jacket. I've got our rain kilt, and I'll go ahead and show you how it works. So this is a ULA rain kilt. It's packable, so it really makes keeping things organized a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up. We were using it last night. Rained on us a little bit out here. So that's packed. That's just gonna get stuffed in. Now I've got my wind pants, and I've got a platy bag for water. I've also got a Canuck bag that I use. And then I would put my tent stake bag in there as well. It's just our Sil nylon tent stake that you can find on the site. My tent's drying right now, so I'm gonna pack that up last. Let's see, so I've got kind of my main ditty bag. So I've got my headlamp, contacts, glasses, phone charger, you know, other toiletry stuff. I've got a bug net in there, my med kit. So this is just kind of a miscellaneous ditty bag. I think that the Ziploc is good enough for me. They usually last whatever trip or through hike you've got. So that's gonna go in just like that. I've got some sunscreen that I didn't use. So that's gonna go in that front pocket. And then I've got water bottles. I have another one that I keep my filter on. So those are just gonna go into the side pocket. And then now I would pack up the tent and just put it on top of everything else and then roll it up. As you can see, you know, we've got plenty of room in here with this bear can. This is the back of the frame. So if you have extra items that you need to put in, like my tent. That'll just go on top. And then after all of that's loaded up, I would just roll up this Siesta pad. So it's just a CCF 1/8 inch pad, closed cell foam. If you are using a bear canister on the outside of your pack, we always recommend wrapping it in some sort of CCF pad or your rain jacket. It's going to give better point of friction, more surface area for these Y straps to grab onto. That way it doesn't slip and slide. So that would just go over right there, and then I would attach the Y strap and then close the bag over. So that's pretty much it. I think you get the gist. I'm going to break down the tent next, and yeah, so if you have any questions, you think that we missed something, let us know in the comments. You always want your food, if you can help it, to be more towards the center of the pack. All the heaviest stuff you want more towards the center of your back. And then I've just got a trail wallet as well that I'll throw into either a stash pocket or just a side pockets. You know, if you're on trail, you have a credit card, some cash, it's a lot easier to keep it organized. So that's it. Oh, I guess the other thing I'll show you, I'm using one of our shoulder strap pockets, so I keep my chapstick, my phone, any other little essentials that I need quick access to in here. And then I have a capture clip that I hook my camera onto. It fits on the webbing of our shoulder strap. We get some questions about that sometimes. So that's what that looks like. And then whenever we start hiking, I'll take off this layer and just stuff it in the front and hit the road. So that is it this time. So yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just leave them in the comments. We'll be happy to answer. Thanks.